It's Tuesday, January the 14th, and I'm David Song, currency analyst with Daily FX, here to just cover a few key things surrounding the Dow Jones FXCM US dollar index, as well as the British pound, which of course continues to show resilience despite the weaker than expected UK consumer price report that we saw just earlier this morning. Nevertheless, the US dollar certainly benefiting from that uptick that we saw in advanced US retail sales, which came in a little bit stronger than expected. But let's take a look at what's happening in terms of the market reaction, as well as what we can expect over the near term. So guys, of course, we did see the US dollar break and clear confirmation of this break of that upward trend line that we had from back in October. So on this, for at least now, we'll look for a larger pullback, a little bit more of a meaningful decline, as we do still see or still watching this bearish divergence in the relative strength index. With that said, our near-term target should come in right around that 10,600 to just about 10,589 region. But key support here that I'll be watching, guys, is going to be right around that 10,561 region. That 100% extension looks as though that was acting as former resistance. So that's where we'll be looking for some key support in light of this continuation of this near-term pullback that we're seeing in the US dollar. Let's jump to the British pound. Of course, consumer prices did fall back to that 2% target, the Bank of England's 2% inflation target. However, we did see a small pullback, but nevertheless, British pound still remains resilient. And on the technical end, when we take a look at what's happening in terms of price as well as the relative strength index, a lot of these bullish formations are still in place. So as a result, it looks as though, and as long as we hold above 163, it looks as though the British pound will continue to carve this low, the higher low above that level. So we'll keep a close eye on that. But near term, it looks as though we could be coiling up for another move higher. And again, that could bring in that 165.50 to that 166 handle over the near term. And we'll certainly watch some of these key UK developments, namely the retail sales report out of the region next week, later on this week. But the big print to watch, of course, is going to be surrounding the Bank of England minutes that's coming out in the coming days. We'll see if we get any new language from the Bank of England. But guys, for the recent theme and this continuation of the policy outlook, it looks as though with that in mind and with the BOE, of course, moving away from the easing cycle, we'll keep along with this long-term trend in the British pound and continue to buy dips in this exchange rate as the technical outlook remains pretty bullish. And as a result, guys, on that, as always, stay prudent and good luck on your trades.